Like for example, I know this family, like their homeopathy practitioner would tell them like, yeah, this month I need like, urine samples from your kids.
And then
And then,
he would dilute that with water.
hopefully not. I hope not.
Welcome to the Nosy Noisy Neighbors podcast with Chang and Nin, where two immigrants in Germany talk about expat stuff. Yes.
Yes. Hello. Hello, and we're back.
Yes.
So, it's January, supposed to be.
During this recording, it is January. So, no, not
No.
really. Actually.
It's
Anyway.
already sometime
Sometime.
after
January.
January.
But it's still cold. It's still winter.
Exactly.
And winter is usually most people get sick.
That's true.
Especially for people like us who grew up in warm countries, you know, and then suddenly it's cold.
Yeah. It's getting very cold.
Yeah.
That's true. So, it's like our bodies cannot really cope. And also, not just us, like, foreigners here in cold countries, even the locals.
Yeah, they get
Yeah.
sick also.
That's true.
But you know what? I noticed that people are getting sick mostly during the start of winter. Not like, yeah, you know.
Midwinter.
Midwinter. Or starting to get cold, like, I think even, what do you call fall? Herbs.
Autumn. Yeah.
Autumn.
That's true. Or usually, because, end of December, Christmas time, people travel around to visit family, relatives, or do some short vacation.
Or like attend gatherings and, you know, socialize with a lot of people, so they are exposed. And
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah. And then, there goes, that's like what happened during Corona.
Yeah.
And then now, there's a lot of going on. But luckily, this time, there's no Corona scare anymore. Or
It's
any...
just like a normal flu or normal erkältung.
That's true. So, now we will be talking about the way, like, things
How-
we learned.
How do Germans, I think, or
Yeah.
you know, the what you call this, I don't know what is that.
Like, how they actually,
you know, cope with, you know, sickness.
That's true. Because perhaps this is already very common. So that's probably very common here. Like getting sick in January. January or like winter time, cold season time. So, okay, let's go on our list. The first one would be...
Well, all I know is that Germans love to drink tea when they're sick.
That's true. So they do like this home remedies.
Yeah. Like anything can be cured by teas.
Yeah. Like if you can't sleep, you drink tea.
Yeah. If you have like what is it? Runny nose, drink tea. If you have cough, drink tea.
That's true.
If you have fever, drink tea.
Like if you have like tummy aches, drink tea.
Yeah. And if you go to local supermarket, there's this one big section of teas for different kinds of sickness or disease.
That's true. Like, like for example, in DM or Rossmann, you would see like, normally we would, in our supermarket, maybe in Asia, you would see like green tea or,
Lemon tea, that's it.
any flowers or ginger, etc. But here you would also see like, like the one you said, like, if you have like for stomach and Magen und Darm.
Like,
Like
in
the
English,
stomach and then the intestine
the
thing.
microbes inside
Yeah.
and everything. For good digestion.
Good
and
digestion,
everything.
for sleeping and
Yeah.
things like that. So, that was that was quite new for me.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes it's not just okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, okay. It's not
Okay.
just like one tea. Like for example, it's not just ginger. Sometimes it's ginger plus etwas.
Oh,
or
yeah,
something.
true. So they kind of like mix
Mix
stuff.
and match. Yeah.
That's true. But yeah, so tea are quite popular here. But for black tea, it's not a big thing here.
Yeah. Unlike in, you know, in English in English nation.
Yeah, or like India.
India, yeah, it's like everyday.
There's black tea. Or even like for Arab countries, I think they prefer black tea over herbal. So because some people would complain about having like acid
Acid reflux.
Yeah. For black tea.
Oh yeah,
That's
I
true.
wonder where do Germans get their thing for herbal teas? Because I think it's a thing in Asia, like in East Asia. It's like interesting to know where do they get this.
And probably during the time where
There's a trade of spices and everything.
during the silk trade, yes. They included like, they added the herbs and stuff.
Oh yeah,
Because
probably that's that.
And probably also because these are like, high value crops back then.
Yeah.
Like how they made Lebkuchen. They did it. They mixed everything because these are like expensive shit. So
Like it's for elite in the past. Yeah.
True. So they would do like the teas and then it suddenly boomed.
Yeah.
So
now it's so cheap, Like you can just buy it for cents here.
True, for like €1 or something.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, so other than tea, what else do you?
Well, I've never heard about this, but you mentioned it earlier off the record that they like to do or they like to have like chicken broth.
Yeah, like chicken soup.
Yeah, chicken soup, which is available like in your local supermarket.
Yeah.
It's just in a can in a big dose.
Yeah, especially if you're alone and sick,
Yeah.
then you don't have the energy to cook.
And it's just so easy. Open a can and that's it.
Yeah, warm it in the microwave and you have food.
Whereas, in our country, when we're sick, we would eat like just arroz caldo, which is like porridge with chicken.
Yeah.
Or like sopas or like macaroni soup. Which is interesting, because it's both made out of chicken also.
True. And for some reason, arroz caldo is my comfort food.
Yeah.
Lugaw. Yeah, there's something about arroz caldo that it's very comforting.
Yeah.
But yeah, for those people who don't know what like Philippine arroz caldo is, you should try it. And if you're into porridge, then you will
like
enjoy it.
Oh yeah. I like also, porridge. And I feed you with lots of ginger back then.
Yeah.
So it's
It was spicy.
because I have a lot of ginger and I don't know what to do with ginger.
Yeah.
So I cook it with porridge and I feed you that.
So it's a ginger with porridge. But it was actually very good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not regret
Thank
it.
you.
It was good.
Even though it's so spicy.
Yeah, but well, if it's arroz caldo, then it's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, so
What else?
and there's this German thing
Yes.
that actually also happens to be like a practice back in the Philippines. And that's what we call
Dampf inhalieren.
genau, or yeah, they call it inhalieren.
Which literally translates to like inhaling steam.
True.
I wanted to say moist.
Inhaling more. Yeah, but you just have to inhale steam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Here, how do they do that in Germany?
Sometimes it's just like just water, like
Yeah,
as basic as that.
Water with salt, I think.
Oh, yeah, with
it's with salt. Yeah, they cook water with salt.
Yeah, but with us, what I knew or what we knew, sometimes we put like Vicks, calamansi, and I don't know, some efficacent oil or anything that is mentally, and it clears up your nose.
That's true. We do that because we have like stuffed nose. And here they do it because other than having stuffed nose, they have like headaches, like their flu symptoms. So yeah, and apparently, as what I've known, here people also kind of do like they infuse the water with salt with things like Holunda Blüte or like also Vicks. They would do that. Or
Which is so funny because the Vicks here is Vicks.
Vicks, yeah. Okay, no. Yeah, they call it Wix.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's something that, Asian and Germans would like agree. We both use
Yeah.
we both use Vicks. We love Vicks both.
Everybody loves Vicks.
Yeah.
Because it does kind of, alleviate all those nasty feeling.
Mhm.
Especially if you can't sleep at night. It does things.
It's
Yes.
like a staple in our house back then.
Like the
Yeah.
circular thing.
And then you put it in your nose or your ear,
Yeah. And then it's too like I don't know how do you call it, like that feeling, like it's spicy.
Oh yeah, sometimes it hurts
stings your
it,
skin.
it hurts in your skin,
Yeah. Yeah. But then you would durch halten.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, speaking of Durchhalten,
Mm.
most Germans just Durchhalten it.
Yeah. Like
Like, if they're sick, they would just go to work and not go to the doctor.
yeah. Like even if, the doctors can actually tell or like, write it up that says like
You're
you
sick.
have to rest.
Mhm.
But some of them would actually prefer to work.
Yeah.
It's not like you're no work, no pay, no.
Yeah. You have sick leave here. You will get paid, but they just want to go to work, which is so.
Yeah, that's a
like-
very German
Yeah.
thing that we cannot understand
Yeah.
yet. So yeah, that's a German
Thing.
thing, like with the
Durchhalten.
Durchhalten. And what else do some people actually have now?
It's getting more and more like popular to go to.
Homeopathy.
And no, it does always with homeopathy plus acupuncture.
Acupuncture. Yeah, although it's like an old practice, the acupuncture.
Yeah, it's like also Asian thing.
And homeopathy, from what like, previous connotation of you say homeopathy, it's like a herbal
Yeah,
alternative medicine.
nature, not
Natural.
naturally healing kind of thing.
Yeah, like they use herbs on you and shit.
It's like going to your shaman.
Yeah, like
And then use like different leaves and then they would boil it for you and you have to use that for your douche.
that's true. But for their homeopathy here, they actually
It's not like that.
no, it's different. They have like tablets, and they sound and seem like legit.
They make it sound like it's a scientific, like in a scientific way.
That's what they would tell you.
Yes.
And however, these days,
Uh-huh.
they have like add-ons.
Yes.
Homeopathy add-ons. Like they do crystal stuff. Not crystal meth, but they would
But like
drug you. But no, the crystal,
the minerals and everything.
yeah, like the colorful stones.
Like jade, amethyst.
Yeah,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
Opal.
Like, you would see this huge stone with a hole inside, and then there's this colorful thingy inside. Like, they look crystally.
Oh, and then they would say that it will absorb your sickness or something.
Yeah, yeah.
You just have to put it in your, on the east side of your feng shui.
But yeah,
It's something like that. It would absorb the bad juju.
yes, yeah, that's true. That's how they would actually, like,
Explain it like that.
yeah,
Okay.
like, like this one is good for this one, and I don't know.
For your gazoon, for your
Like, they would make lamps out of it.
uh-huh.
Yeah, like, how do you call it? Like the salt, the pink salt.
Yeah, Himalayan salt, or something like that.
I think that's also included with this homeopathy.
Really?
Uh-huh. Like, I don't know. It's becoming popular these days.
Mhm.
So,
But it was a thing back in the Philippines, right? Like with these crystal charms and everything.
charms and crystals.
Charms and crystals by Joy.
But is it by Joy?
I think so.
I just know charms and crystals.
And then the people that are selling that are like, Filipino Chinese. Like, they would say to you, like, in feng shui, this and that. Like, it would give you good health,
Oh yeah, because I remember they would also not just, it would not also only relate to health,
Yeah,
but also like wealth or
Fortune,
family.
yeah.
Yeah, things like that. But
it's something related with your horoscope,
yeah. That's so. Uh, and for poor people, we have an alternative.
What is it then?
The tawas.
Yeah, wait, what?
We've mentioned this one before for like Halloween special, right?
Oh yeah, it's potassium alum.
Yeah. Like we use it for the underarms.
Yeah.
Like
It's a traditional antiperspirant and deodorant.
Yes.
But it says here it's also a traditional medicine for open wounds and sores.
Huh?
It's probably
It's too, I don't know, painful.
Yeah.
But yeah, like your local shaman would,
Would do that.
heal you with
They would
towels.
diagnose you with that.
They would tell you like, but that's still crystal.
Yeah, it's still crystal. It's still, we can say that it's still also homeopathy.
Yeah. But it's just like shady homeopathy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they would tell you like, yeah, like some dwarf got in love with you and they want to bring you to their
Kingdom. True. But here, it's like a legit, it's clinic. And
Yeah.
it's, what you call this, like, registered business kind of thing.
I think they also have to really, register it under the health department
really?
to be considered. Because some of them would be considered as doctors.
Oh.
Yeah, because
But not medicine doctor.
I don't think so. Because
Okay.
some insurance, like insurance companies, they would actually pay for some of the things being done by a homeopathy practitioner.
So there's like what do you call it? Sushus, like an allowance or like,
They would say like, yeah, if you go to a homeopathy something, then
a part of that we will pay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
there are some things that we could pay, we could cover,
Okay.
but not the crystals.
Charms and crystals by Joy. can I get a reimbursement for that?
Or if they're still up and running as a company. But yeah. So yeah, that's what you do with this and
What?
also there's another thing about homeopathy.
Uh-huh.
For some reason I stumbled upon videos on YouTube
Uh-huh.
about homeopathy and its history. Yes. History.
Okay, educate us, please.
I please don't trust me on this one. I just have to do like a warning.
Warning, like a disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
Just watch it from YouTube.
Yeah,
Our
and
source, Google, bro.
Yeah. Trust me, bro.
Yeah, trust me, bro.
So you have to take this one with a grain of salt. Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, as what I've learned from YouTube, university.
Yes.
There's this guy, I think he's a homeopathic practitioner, or he discovered homeopathy, or like a branch of homeopathy, or invented it.
So is he kind of famous in this field? He's like a father
He's
of
a
homeopathy
father
in
of-
Germany.
of something, but he's German.
Ah,
So
okay.
he's German, so that's why I can relate it to this topic.
Okay.
This dude's a German, and according to him, let's go back to how homeopathy came to be. Like
Yes.
back in the olden days, in ancient times,
Mm-hmm.
people, or the doctors,
The shaman.
the healers,
Yes.
they would
The
say,
mage.
yeah. they would actually tell you that if you have sickness, whatever the symptoms are, the relief or the medicine for it are like something that resembles the symptoms. So for example, if you are teary-eyed, like watery eyes because you're Habschnupfen or something, they would tell you, you have to eat onions
Because it makes your eye teary.
because it makes your eyes teary. So, it would counter the
Okay.
the shit, and
or maybe if you like, let's say you have teary eye and you take onion, it would release all the tears, and so it would stop.
Probably that's it.
What if you have like a runny nose?
If you have runny nose, then
Do you run or do you go to river?
if you have a runny nose, then maybe they would recommend you to eat okra.
Okra. Because it's slimy.
It's slimy. So you have to eat something slimy.
Okay.
Or, if you have like your patchy skin, then you have to search for, I don't know, patchy bark of a tree, and then you remove,
put it in.
and then you
Okay.
You have
okay,
to-
go ahead.
And
We're listening.
So that's the idea of homeopathy.
Back in the days.
I'm
The
not
history.
sure. That's the history of healing back in the days. So I take back homeopathy, okay?
Okay.
So back in the days,
Like
that's how
in
they
general.
believed, yeah.
That's
how you
science,
could
that's how medicine started, right? Like very, very early. Like it's just, guess.
Yeah. So, thank you to all those people who lent their bodies for medicine back in the olden
You
days.
paved the way. You walk so we can run.
Like for some reason, some Edward back in the days, ate, I don't know, rambutan because, just to check if it's
Yeah.
poisonous or not.
Yeah.
So now we can enjoy all sorts of fruits. But yeah, so back to this German dude who's like, some practitioner of some sort. For him, he concluded,
Yes.
or he believes that water has memory.
Yes.
Yes.
I hope everybody has memory, like water.
So be like water, have memory. So I'm not sure because I'm not like water. My memory is sometimes very very sketchy. So you have to run this one through I don't know, Wikipedia or Google. But yeah, this German dude was like, yeah, water has memory. So there are some things that can be very poisonous for a person.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Wow.
yeah.
Thank you for that information.
Yes.
It's very new.
Yeah. So some plants, you cannot really ingest it fully, like because you might die. Okay. So what we'll do is, we take a part of, like the extract of this plant and then add like millions part of water. So we dilute it like extremely diluted. So, if you dilute stuff and extremely dilute it,
It's
like nothing.
Yeah.
You don't.
it doesn't have any effect anymore.
Yeah, true. So, but then he believes that water has memory. So if you dilute it like, like 1/2 ml, is it a thing?
No. Yeah.
Like a nanoliter
So for example, you have like 1 liter
of
and then
water.
you put like 1 nano
Yeah, or
or
something.
0.00001 ml of some poison.
Yeah. So he believes that the poison already, make Ken and Lernan with all the water molecules there.
Okay, they have the meet and greet.
Yeah,
And then
and
the
then-
water remember that.
That's true. And then, you drink that. And then, because they say like, yeah, this poison is cure for toothache or like fever or something. So if you drink the water, then, it will help you alleviate this problem that you have. Like,
Wait, how do you know if this? But how do they know if this plant is a cure for, let's say, toothache, for example?
because they have the list.
They have
Like,
a list.
they have like a plant list for
Something.
shit. Like, this plant, it's good for like, if you're a baby with growing teeth. then
okay. So it's like
it
really
helps
like it's like healing with nature.
Yeah. So probably homeopathy is still. But then for Germans, they call it like sugared water. Like it's just water with a little bit sugar.
Yeah, but is it really just sugar or the poison that they said it is?
Well, I'm not sure because you give, like for example, I know this family, like their homeopathy practitioner would tell them like, this month I need like urine samples from your kids,
And then
and then
he would dilute that with water.
hopefully not. I hope that. I hope that.
Okay.
hope not. But they would send because they would say like they would test. They would check like what they need, like
So instead of blood testing, they do urine testing.
yeah, like
kind
this
of
one.
thing.
Because they
Okay.
would just send like like this sample container, and then you send it back to them, and then after a few weeks you would receive like this vial,
Okay.
and then
That's the one that they have to take.
yeah.
Oh my God, it's scary.
I
It's
know,
so
right?
scary.
I'm hearing this one.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned
okay,
it.
okay.
Hopefully there's no PP there or something. Because like the vials, they would actually have like the name of the
For the kid, it's specialized for that person.
yeah. So you cannot drink it because it's not made for you.
Yes, because it's not your urine.
Yeah. Perhaps. But yeah, that's the thing.
Okay, okay.
So that's homeopathy. Like from what I can still remember from the YouTube videos that I've watched. But yeah, apparently it's gaining popularity in Germany.
Yeah. I saw some clinics. It's a real thing, like they yeah, I don't know.
Have you tried it?
No, I just saw it.
Ah,
No.
okay. I was thinking maybe you needed, the
thing.
gems.
No, I did acupuncture in the past, but like I don't think it it did something to me.
Really? I would regularly have
Acupuncture.
back in the Philippines.
It's like your chakra points.
Yeah, yeah, that's true. I would just complain like, yeah, I have like stuffed nose, and then they would put like needles here,
And then it would
Or
like
here.
relieve.
and then yeah, for some reason, that's
Maybe
why I would regularly go there.
What do you placebo effect?
Hopefully, it's a placebo effect, and then after some point, I just heard like, oh yeah, did you know like there are people who get paralyzed because of
Because
some
it's
wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw.
Mm.
I saw that news, yeah.
But then, I kind of trust the people in the clinic.
Yes.
Yeah, and then they would just, like, just,
Because you have to be professional to do that, I guess.
yeah, they're certified. Yeah, certified. But
There's
yeah.
like a board.
Yeah. Board of Acupuncture Special. Yes.
Association of Certified. Maybe it's a real thing,
Wait, why are we laughing?
Oh, yeah.
Why are you laughing?
No, why are you laughing? Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, even if you say it's placebo,
It helps,
it did help me. So, I mean, some people would, talk shit about placebo. I would say like, I don't care.
It work. If it work, it work,
Yeah, true.
So he says.
Yeah. So is this. That's true. So, but then in Germany, I don't think like acupuncture is covered by your insurance.
Yeah.
And not really a
thing.
A thing. But yeah, for other things like, if home remedy does not work, what would you do?
I go to arts, like,
You go to the doctor, that's
Yeah.
true. You don't really have to have an appointment with them.
Oh yeah, you have this, what do you call this? Like emergency kind of Stunde.
Yeah, like the Sprechstunde.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, they have like this specific time where they could take in
Like emergency cases.
yeah, like for example, suddenly had fever.
I'm not German, I can't do durch halten.
Same. I would always like, go to my doctor and complain and, until.
Yeah, I'm German with being complainant.
Yeah.
Like I can do complain, but I can't do durch halten.
Let's give it to the Germans.
Yeah, I'm just a fake. I'm not at all German,
Yeah. Like, I think complaining, you can practice this one. But Durchhalten, you really have to
You have to have the German
suffer.
blood.
Yeah. You have to suffer for some
something.
time. But no, we don't want to suffer.
Yes.
But yeah, and also if there's like something like an emergency where it's not really life threatening, but you just need like relief, you could just go directly to your pharmacy.
Oh yeah, and then they can just give it to you like some medicine
Like over the counter
over the
medicine.
counter. Yeah.
That's true. Like no, you just tell them like how do you say it?
Let's say I have a
Yeah.
really, really bad headache, and they can just,
You just give them your symptoms and then
Mm-hmm.
they can find you an over the counter remedy for that.
Mm-hmm.
Unless they really tell you like
I need the prescription. Yeah.
or you really have to go to the doctor because that sounds like this and that.
Yeah.
They could make an assumption. Yes. Anyway, before we end, whatever we talked here. Yes.
Disclaimer, it's just like a general information.
Yeah, like, this is just how we experience things.
It's just based on what we know and what we do here in Germany.
Yeah, like our own experience. If you have like a different experience or something like, something similar from us or things that you just want to share.
Just share it.
Yeah.
Or share it right away.
Yeah. So that's it
That's it.
for today. And we will see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.